Hi everyone, today I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been picking up in Japan recently, and if you follow my previous video then you know that I am in Japan. I haven't bought that much of a crazy stuff, but recently I've been buying things that I really like and I know that I will love and I will be using. So these are the things that I always pick up from Japanese drugstore. And the first thing I want to share with you is this UV block, and this is from Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence Water Base. This is SPF 50 and PA+++, so this is one of the biggest SPF that you can get in a drugstore in Japan, and I randomly had to buy this last year just because I was going to the beach and I completely forgot to bring my UV block, and there was a supermarket and I picked it up from there, and since then I totally in love with this product. This is pretty much amazing. I will show you the inside. It's very light in a sense that it sort of have a creamy color, but when you mix it in, it sort of becomes really watery. And if you know that most of the SPF have this funny scent, like specific to SPF, but this one really doesn't. It smells like lemon for some reason. It really does not have any stickiness or anything like that. It sort of gets absorbed into your skin really quickly, and it's really water rich as the name suggests. It's just pretty amazing stuff, and now just rubbing it in, it's completely gone and you can't really see the difference between like which one I bought SPF on and which one doesn't, and it doesn't feel any different. So I really like this. I picked up a couple of these because I know I cannot get it in UK and I will be using this in UK, although by the time I go back to UK will be autumn time, so I won't be using it all over the body. It's probably just on my face, but I absolutely love these products and I will be recommending to some of my friends in UK as well. So I bought a couple of these. And then this is something really popular internationally as well. This is Shiseido foundation brush and it looks like this. And the packaging is differed from country to country, so if you are wanting to buy this, it might not look like this, just the packaging, but the brush is exactly the same. It's by Shiseido, and Shiseido International, the one in the department store, also has this foundation brush as well. I don't really know exactly how much it is in the rest of the world, but if you buy this in Japan, it costs 1,700 yen, which sort of translates into 16 US dollars or 12 British pounds. So it's not that expensive, and it looks like this. It's completely synthetic and it's super dense. I really like this. I've been using this for like a week now, and if you are really into very thin, very natural and sort of your skin-like type of finish, then this is really the foundation brush that you're looking for. The one thing I have to mention though, you have to really buff it in. Like it takes quite a long time to do so because the dimension of this brush is not so big, and I wish it was a little bit bigger so the process is a lot quicker, and especially if you're really busy in the morning, you don't really want to be like working on the half of your face for like 30 seconds and you really want to get it done as soon as possible. But the finish is pretty amazing and it's buildable. You can layer it at least twice and you can still have this really smooth, your skin-like type of effect. So I really like this. But if you're Japanese watching this, you can pick it up from any type of drugstore and it looks like this. And the next one is something also really popular in Japan and also becoming quite popular worldwide as well in the Asian communities, which is the Heroine Make Waterproof Long Curl Mascara. So it looks like this. You've got to be careful though, there is another version which is the volumizing one, and the packaging looks exactly the same, but here it says volume and then here it says like, you know, volume here as well, and it's really hard to make a mistake because it's right next to each other in a Japanese drugstore. So you should pay some attention to this packaging because there are a few different kinds of this version. I absolutely love this. I picked this up, I think it was last year summertime. I'll be recommending this to somebody who's got a typical oriental eyelashes, which means the short, sparse and kind of looking down as well at the same time, and which makes it like lengthen and curls up, and it makes it look like you've got lots of eyelashes as well. So I've used this up. Only downside is that it dries up pretty fast, but it would stretch out about 3 months maximum. This is for me to bring back to UK to last me hopefully around winter time. And lastly, from the drugstore, it may not be so interesting to some of you, but for me this is very important to pick it up because I cannot find anything better than this in any of the world, and which is the shaver for eyebrows. It sounds so weird and it just looks very normal, typical eyebrow shaver, but this is very precise and shaped in a way that it's so easy to deal around the hair around here. So I really like this eyebrow shaver, and it lasts me about like 6 months for like 3 pairs. And so basically, like, I will go through this like one of them in 2 months, and this is really amazing. It only costs like 200 yen, which is like £1.30-ish with the current currency rate, so it's really not expensive. And then I cannot forget to buy this to bring it back to UK. And this is rubber elastics, and for some reason I really cannot find any like really long like rubber elastics, which is a really good quality in the UK in the drugstores, and I can't be bothered to order it online. I know I can find these, like a lot of these online, but in the UK, in any of the drugstores I go to, I cannot find it in a good quality. But in Japan, it's very standard things to have, and you can choose the colors of the rubber band, like the size as in thickness and the quality and the type of material it is, and there's so many different kinds. So you can kind of make it into like the length that you want it to have, and probably one of these, which costs about like 40 pence, would make maybe 6-7 like hair bubbles. So it's very inexpensive, and this is definitely one of these I just cannot forget to buy to bring it back to UK. Lastly, if you watch any of my videos previously, you know that I only buy perfumes in Japan just because I have my favorite perfume shops here, and which is internet shop. And this time I didn't bring any perfumes with me because I knew I will be buying again, so there will be, you know, like it's just like bringing back and forth would be a lot of effort. So I decided to buy a new one, and I picked these up this time. And this is Lanvin Kacho, and I used to use just like a normal Lanvin, which is in a pink bottle, and it looks exactly like this. And this one is brand new for me. This is Escada Cherry in the Air. I believe this is the one of the newest one from Escada, and both of them is in 100ml form, so the biggest size. I actually just wanted to have Lanvin, which is a normal one in a pink packaging, and I came across this on the internet. I thought I would give it a try because it wasn't that expensive, and I like it, but I don't love it as much as normal Lanvin. So the next time I'll purchase, which I will make a purchase again right before I'm leaving to UK, I will definitely get a Lanvin. And Cherry in the Air, it's very sweet and light at the same time. And it's slightly floral as well for some reason. I don't feel that much fruitiness in this scent. If I didn't know the name, I wouldn't say it's cherry. If you're not really into very sweet scents, then I think you might find this quite sickly. It's definitely not spicy. It's more of like a soapy, sweet, floral type of smell. And it's definitely fresh side than sickly, spicy side. But I like it, but I don't love it. I've been using this about for 2 weeks, and I made a big dent because I have to respray this throughout the day. So these are everything that I purchased in Japan so far, and I will be doing a little bit more shopping in August time right before I leave, and I really hope you enjoyed, and I will